Hi there, I'm Andy, welcome to my channel about crypto. In today's video I want to talk about land NFTs, more specifically about few projects I'm currently looking at, few which hopefully if the current market trend continues, the prices may dip enough that actually it will be pretty good entry point, and a couple of upcoming projects which I think may be quite interesting. As always, if you like the channel and if you find this content helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also please do check out the community section. So it goes without saying that at the moment the market is not exactly in the best place. That goes for both crypto and NFTs, and to be honest, global markets overall. We are living in certainly very interesting times and the markets are very, very uncertain at the moment. If you look at the volume on OpenSea, something I mentioned in one of my previous videos is that February volume was, well, substantially lower than January, but actually it was still the second busiest month on record. However, we are now, well, almost halfway through March, certainly more than a third of a month. And volume in March is very, very low comparing to the previous months. And if we look at the chart and of the daily volume, well, clearly we are in a downtrend and the volume drops significantly from where we were in February or January. We can also see that the number of users on OpenSea is, well, it's still of course increasing, but it's that rate of increase is slowing down a little bit. So as a result, of course, a lot of projects dipped quite significantly. The prices are much lower than what they were a month or 2 months ago. So it presents potentially some really good buying opportunities. And I think one of the potentially safer investments in NFTs, if there is such thing as safe investment in NFTs, are land NFTs. Because that's something that will essentially it's likely to perform quite well once the market picks up and the whole gaming / metaverse trend will be, again, absolutely everywhere and everyone will be looking into those projects. And also land NFTs, well, they have quite a significant utility because there is quite a lot you can do with them, at least once it's all maybe not fully developed into the metaverse, but once things actually start picking up, because essentially, well, you need land to then build something on it, to create something. So that land NFT, just like in real life, gives quite a lot of possibilities. One of the most popular land NFTs is NFT Worlds. Well, the floor price is still close to 10 ETH, so it's not exactly cheap. But if you look at some of the prices here, I mean, for example, here someone bought it for 17.5 ETH and it's now selling it for 10. Again, 17 ETH purchase, selling for 10. Another one, 17.5. As you can see, a lot of people were paying, well, solid 70% more than what they are prepared to sell it for now. So, of course, 10 ETH is a lot of money, but there are some really good opportunities here. And prices, like I said, are significantly down. Of course, not everyone has 10 ETH just sitting on the side to spend on an NFT. So let's look at some other projects. We have the Sandbox, another hugely popular NFT land project. Floor price 2.7 ETH, so a bit cheaper. And this one is very popular. That's the one where a lot of companies bought their land. That's where Snoop Dogg bought his metaverse mansion or land for his metaverse mansion and so on. So potentially something worth checking out. But of course, well, at 2.7, 2.8 ETH is still not exactly cheap. The one which I think at the moment is really undervalued and has a lot of potential is netvrk land. Floor price here is around 0.7 ETH. It was around 1.3 ETH only about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it dipped quite nicely. And that's actually, I think, pretty decent, pretty affordable price. So we can get those small plots of land for around 0.7, 0.8 ETH quite easily. But then if we look at medium ones, even those are still very sensibly priced. You can get them for around 1.4 ETH. Well, starting price is around 1.4 ETH. So I think this is something really worth looking into. I'm really bullish on netvrk overall. I hold the token. I think I mentioned it in the video not that long ago. I think it will do really, really well. And yeah, I think the price of their land is, comparing to some of the other NFT lands, is extremely, extremely good. So I would be definitely looking into this one. Then, of course, Mavia, which I mentioned quite a few times, released very, very recently. Of course, this one is just specific to one game. It's not open to building literally anything, but still similar principle. You're buying land within the game. Their mint prices were between 0.3 and 0.9 ETH, depending on the rarity of the land. And as you can see, the common land, which you could get for 0.3 ETH, it's selling now for around 0.9. It hit, I think, around 1.1, 1.2. So given the current really bearish market and market where a lot of projects are not selling out, something like Mavia with a really high mint price, I mean 0.3 is not exactly cheap, did really, really well. So I think this one will be really good. They have staking coming soon. So yeah, really bullish on this one. And then there are a couple of projects, upcoming projects, which I think are quite interesting and are definitely worth keeping on your radar. One is Polyworld. I spoke to the team a couple of weeks ago, and I really like what they're doing. They are still in early stages of development. The website was only launched a few days ago, but in the initial sale, there will be 10,000 Genesis lots of land. So as you can see, there are various designs here. And essentially the idea is that it's a strategic game. So there will be this island and there are various plots of land and in various areas. This is the first batch that will be released. There will be another batches coming soon. And they're making good progress on the roadmap. Like I said, I spoke to them only a couple of weeks ago and I see how much progress they've done already. So that's always really good to see when the project is really active and a lot is happening. The Genesis land sale is happening in March, so it should be quite soon. And what I like about this project is that not many people are talking about it at the moment. So there is still a chance to get a whitelist. There is still a chance to get involved. You are still in really early, so it's definitely worth checking this one out. And then finally, I just wanted to mention Mega Park. Again, land sale coming soon in March. This one has a slightly different theme. It's like this amusement park blocks, which you can then merge together. And yeah, another one which I think is worth checking out. Of course, as always with those projects, especially in a market like this one, it's really difficult to say what will happen, what will do well and what won't. But in my opinion, it's, I said this previously in my videos about various altcoins and so on, although investing at this stage is very risky. Also, that's the time when investing can potentially bring the biggest benefits. So if it is within your risk tolerance and within your financial capabilities to invest now, if you're not going to overinvest and overstretch yourself, it's definitely something worth considering. Of course, as always, do your own research and make sure that you are familiar with the project and feel confident about the project. But like I said, those land-related NFTs, I think they have a lot of potential. And yeah, it's definitely something I'm looking at right now. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.